everybody, this is Vince Miller. Thank you so much for joining me for our devotional today. We're in Job chapter 38, verses 1 through 3. God finally shows up. Here's what scripture says. Then the Lord answered Job out of the whirlwind and said, "Who is this that darkens counsel by his words without knowledge? Dress for action like a man. I will question you, and you make it known to me." So, at the end of the drama, God enters center stage, and Job has been through a major ordeal, but the ordeal just became greater. A whirlwind appears, out of which God's voice thunders, and God ignores everyone and focuses all his attention on one person, Job. And God is about to present him with a litany of questions, really unanswerable questions. And then we hear his thundering voice state this: "Dress for action like a man." Every time I read this, it just kind of sends chills down my spine. I cannot imagine hearing it from God. But eventually, we will all face this encounter. We will all hear God's voice. In fact, Jesus says this about this day, that there's going to be a day that the Son of Man comes in all his glories and all the angels with him, and they'll be sitting on the glorious throne. And then before him will be gathered all the nations, and he will separate people one from another, as a shepherd separates the sheep from the goats. You know, knowing that this day is coming for us all, today is the day to prepare. Now, not later. And we must be dressed for action. And Isaiah the prophet tells us exactly how to dress for this moment. He states this: "I will greatly rejoice in the Lord. My soul shall exult in my God, for he has clothed me with the garments of salvation. He has covered me with the robe of righteousness." You know, the only way to dress for action and stand before God is to actually clothe yourself in his righteousness and not your own. And this is what Job needs on this moment and in this day. Well, I pray that this has encouraged you today. If it has, hit subscribe below and share this with someone else that you know, and I'll see you right back here again tomorrow.